everyone, it's Rachel from Sugar Maple Farmhouse, and today we're going to make pumpkin bread with a cinnamon maple glaze. Pumpkin is one of those fall flavors that I know you love, and we love it around here too, especially my son, who's a really picky eater. It combines fresh pumpkin puree, homemade pumpkin spice, and maple syrup to make a delicious, moist treat that your family is going to love too. Let's get started. So first we're going to add our dry ingredients to the bowl. We're going to add flour, sugar, brown sugar, the homemade pumpkin spice mix that I will link for you in the description, and baking powder. And then you're going to whisk your dry ingredients together before you put your wet ingredients in. I like to do this to make sure that the dry ingredients are dispersed well through the dough so that you get a nice even flavor. Next, we're going to add our wet ingredients. We're going to start with our homemade pumpkin puree, which I will link for you in the description. It's really, really easy. Put that right on in. Then we're going to add our butter. You want your butter to be softened, and if it's not softened, you can go ahead and use the microwave to soften it a little bit. Start at 15 seconds and go to 30 only if you need it. Then we're going to add our milk, our vanilla, and the maple syrup. Then we're going to mix it all together. Last but not least, we're going to add the eggs. I like to add them last because I like to taste the batter without the raw egg in it. And now we're going to mix again. Before you spoon your batter in, you're going to want to grease your pan. I like to use butter to grease my pan, but you can use whatever you like. Some people like coconut oil, some people like olive oil. Pick whatever you prefer. Also, your cook time today is going to be based on your pan. So I'm using a light colored ceramic pan, and I'm going to start with about 40 minutes for my cook time. If you're using a darker metal pan, just be aware that your sides and your bottom might cook faster than your middle. Once your pan is all greased, go ahead and start scooping your batter in. While the bread is cooking, I'm going to make my pumpkin seed recipe for you. Since I chopped up the pumpkins yesterday to make the puree, I got all these great pumpkin seeds and I don't want them to go to waste. So it's really simple. I'm just going to go ahead and add the pumpkin seeds. And I got these from about two pie pumpkins that I put together. Olive oil, always olive oil. Garlic powder, sprinkle that on through. Paprika. And some kosher salt. Then I'm going to go ahead and mix with my hands. And put my seeds on a cookie sheet lined with parchment paper. You just want them spread out so that they're not totally on top of each other while they're baking. You'll get a crunchier seed that way. And once they're all on, you pop them in the oven for 20 minutes at 350 and you're done. While your bread is cooling, go ahead and make your maple glaze. To do that, all you're going to do is take powdered sugar, cinnamon, your maple syrup, some melted butter, and a little bit of milk, and whisk it all together. Once your bread is cooled, go ahead and drizzle on your maple glaze and serve.